Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods, what a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Lutke, and I'm here at Harvest Fellowship Church with Pastor Ryan Stockstrom. Hi, Pastor.
Hey, Hank. Good to see you, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And, usually we aren't sitting in this room. If I'm here, it's either in the other room for a service or a funeral.
Yeah. We've got a workout group here. Some seniors work out here on Thursdays, and they have a nice little group, so we're off to the side. But, yeah, we're looking forward to our fundraiser coming up next weekend.
And, how many years have you been here?
Oh, gosh. I've been here for 18 years as a pastor. Yeah, so 7 of those were as the associate pastor, and now going on 11 as the lead pastor. So, yeah.
God, that's hard to imagine. It seems like 5 years ago to me.
Yeah, I know. I don't disagree. It goes quick.
But I know, so you have this fundraiser coming up here on September 15th, and tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we just wanted to reach out to the community. We're hoping to finish our kitchen expansion, and it's been a project that we've been just slowly completing as we've had funding, and we're just at the last push, and we want to get it done. And we thought let's do a little fundraiser. Let's invite the community, just have a fun time together. And so, we're going to be doing baked potato bars. So it'll have any fixing you can think of is going to be there. So just a good meal. Of course, it's free will donation. And along with it, we're also going to have a bake sale and a craft sale. Members of the congregation are going to be working on different things to have for sale that day. So, just a nice family event. Come on out. We'd love for you to join us at church that day. Do not feel like you have to. Please come to the event. So we're going to fire it off at 11:30, and then we're going to wrap it up around 2 p.m. So if you can make it between those times, it'd be a good time.
Well, and is this the first time then that you're doing this type?
It is, yeah.
Because I know, the church is involved a lot in the community, and over the years, the churches have worked better together in the neighborhood,
I totally agree. Anytime the church can work together, it's a benefit. And that means, just people who are part of a church, but when the churches come together to support each other, it's a win.
Especially for our youth, and that's one thing I think that Harvest Fellowship has brought to the community, was a major youth outreach during the week.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been part of our DNA from the start to have a good youth age, senior high, junior high youth group that we meet every Wednesday. I think it's built a heart within people to do more in the community for youth, which it's great to see Cornerstone and some of the great things happen in that way. That's just super exciting. Of course, all churches involved with that. It's awesome. In addition, release time program, which was before my day. Actually, I came to release time. I went to the Methodist church in town to the release time there, and eventually we started one. And so just another awesome youth thing going on. Training young people about the ways of God, and it's a wonderful thing. So
that was one of my jobs for quite a few years. There was doing the release time classes, and I had 5th and 6th graders for a while, and then I had 1st and 2nd graders, and so I used to tell them about Lilith. If they got out of hand.
Yeah. Well, that
pastor says you're going to give them nightmares.
Yeah, that's. We won't go there, but I do. Just as a pastor who relies upon people who have time midweek to serve and volunteer. Thank you for serving at your church in that way, and we love when people step up. But bringing that back, a lot of what we do at the church is give back to our community. One of the things, youth nights on Wednesday nights, we do feed the kids that come. We feed them a good meal, and so this new kitchen is going to be able able to aid with that in addition to other ways of blessing our own church and blessing the community as well. So we really do appreciate the support of anyone who can come.
Well, and the other thing is, like you have the food drop-offs now this time of year on Mondays.
Yeah, yes, we do. We have a great connection with the North Country Food Bank, and so we just make our space available and staff it a little bit to allow people to come and get produce. It's a pretty awesome thing. Yeah.
And just another thing that you do for the community.
Yeah, it's our heart. We love this place, and we want to give back as God gives to us.
And so remember, September 15th, 11:30 to 2 p.m., come, bring your checkbook, bring some cash, or maybe you've got something that you might want to put on their craft sale or something, or help out. Get a hold of Pastor here at Harvest Fellowship. And with that, we'll be right back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and we're here at Harvest Fellowship Church once again with Pastor Ryan Stockstrom. And yeah, we're still going, aren't we?
Yeah, hey. Great to be here, Hank. Thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, yeah. And like you said, we have Mary Kurth right outside the door here doing our exercise program here once a week on Thursdays, and I think it's at 10:30 she starts?
Yeah, 10:30, 11. You might want to talk to Mary to sign up and be a part of it, but it's a great little group of seniors who come and work out, and I don't know about you, Hank, but I enjoy working out, but I enjoy people as well. And here it gives you opportunity, and Mary's very kind and helps you along learning different exercises. And so they just use chairs in our open space to work out. So if you're looking to get out and get some exercise, Mary Kurth is a great gal, and she'll show you how to do it. So.
Well, and you're absolutely right on that. Her and her husband, do the senior dances all year down at the event center the second Tuesday of every month. And then also, I know she does this class every week because I can't make it because somebody has me doing TV3. Raina. Raina's our camera lady, in case you don't know. And she's the one that makes all these programs work. But, and then, like you said, you have your youth night now. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So at youth group, we come together and we have a fun time. We have a meaningful time. We start the night at 6 p.m. and we feed the students from 6 to 6:30. And then at 6:30 to 7, we have games of some type. Sometimes they're just fun indoor games. Sometimes it's outside. We have a gaga ball pit. We play 9 square in the air, stuff like that. Just a good time for the students to have some fun. And then we go and we have live worship. Our youth actually have their own band. So one adult kind of aids them in singing songs to God, and it's a great time. And then we have a teaching moment. And sometimes that's someone from staff preaching, or we have videos that we watch too and have discussion around them. And it's just a great opportunity to be with students who are your age, going through the same struggles you're going through, living life as you are, but also just being able to be challenged by God's word and encouraged in your faith, and or maybe you're just exploring faith. It's a great opportunity to do that as well. So yeah, Wednesdays youth group is a great time. Would strongly encourage anyone. And we've actually lowered the age to start in 6th grade. We have found that students are already dealing with some of the more mature things at 6th grade. It's kind of crazy, but at the same time, so we're ready with that message of hope. So 6th grade all the way up to senior high. So Wednesday nights, again, it's a great time. It's a great time. And we do have a fun night coming up this coming week. We still need to hammer out some details, but we're going to meet here, go downtown, do some fun things, end the night with ice cream, and it's going to be a great time. So please join us this coming week. If you want to know more about Harvest Youth, or you're ready and you want to hop in, invite a friend and come join us. It's going to be a good time.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. It's always interesting to see what's going on in the community with the kids, and I try to work with the Grow Frazee Virgus group, and I don't always make it to all of the meetings, but, my heart's there with them, because I think probably when I was in 6th grade, I think our group was probably still playing in the dirt,
Yeah. Boy, isn't that the truth? Times have changed, but, there's a lot of good that's going on too. Like you said, Grow is a great organization that's, changing, some mindsets around health in the community, which is awesome. Cornerstone is a great place for students to be hanging out. We have a lot of great things happening in Frazee and Virgus for our youth, and super excited about all that.
I am too, because it's something that we've needed, and we started getting some of this stuff together, when Father Lago was here, and Pastor Sherman and our pastor from the Lutheran Church at that time.
Sure.
Can't think of his name right now. He used to coach football.
Often Camp.
Yeah.
Pastor Bill, good man.
And we had a really good group of religious leaders moving us forward.
Yeah.
You're one of them.
Well, thank you. I'm happy to pick up the baton from where other, great leaders have been, and we hope to continue to, just come together as churches and as people of God to influence our community for good. That's what we're called to do, and I think that's what Jesus is all about, is redeeming people and changing mindsets for good. So, yeah.
Well, I appreciate you being on the program and talking a little bit about what Harvest Fellowship does, and like you said, how Frazee is moving. It's like somebody took us off a pilot light and actually turned up the burner for a change.
I'm super excited about all that's happening, Hank. God is good to us, and yes, we do have some great people firing things up, and you probably all know them, but we're excited to see all the good that's happening.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Very appreciated.
And so remember, pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbor. The next person you wave at could be your next best friend. And we'll see you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.